The hills. I'm live like the hills and Sound of Music. Good evening, my friends. Hello. Welcome to episode 6 of the Wednesday Wind Down. I am me, your host, Sean Little, and we've got quite an evening, don't we? Yes, we do. It's a little later than usual. I'm sorry about that, but I think I had to stop and make a quick stop. I had to go to Smart and Final. I had to buy more V8 and such. But hello, everyone. Hi, yeah, you caught me live, Vanessa, welcome, yay, hello, oh my god, hello, gorgeous, thank you, hello, all of you, oh my god, I'm really glad you guys are looking forward to these, because I kind of really look forward to doing these with you. I'm actually getting really excited about them, all the time. They're kind of really fun, and we've got a big night ahead, yes we do, because, thank you to those, a few individuals that have purchased, outright a Mercury Hematite protection talisman. I will be making those tonight. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and enchant all of them with you, because that would be just, I bought 8 of them. That's kind of boring. So I'll just enchant the one and then go off air and then finish the rest. But we will be doing that together. You guys will be able to see me do the magic. And hi! And I will be giving a Gemini reading as requested. So I hope whoever the Gemini was last week wanted that. We'll be doing Gemini tonight for the astrological reading. Then we will cut to me doing the hematite enchantment talismans. That'll be fun. And I have decided. And I have a great monologue prepared. Not prepared. Well, I mean, it's one I've known forever. So, yeah, you guys, that is, oh man, that is it. So I hope that you guys have been having a good week. I have, had a liberating week. So, I mean, it's a little precarious, but I'm better and happier, if you can't tell, because I decided to tender my 3-week resignation with this horrible, horrible boss that I've had. I just can't take it anymore. I'm applying to maybe work at the front desk of Equinox, more assistant, because I don't know, it's a little scary, because I don't technically have anything lined up, and it's the holiday season, and what have you, but, oh, Stephanie, hi! But I am faithful that I will find something. But if you have not gotten a reading from me, or if you've got a friend that you think would love to, talk to me, that's great. I'm also really good at giving advice. Oh, hi, Alexa, as well. So, hi, sweetheart. So, also, I bought about 8 of these little Mercury retrograde talismans. I think only 2 have been spoken for, and I always like to save at least 5 for my friends. So, of the 8, there's 2 spoken for. Okay, wait, I will give away 2. If 2 of you watching live are interested in purchasing one, they're $20. Actually, you know what? No. If anybody wants, I have 2 of the 8 spoken for tonight. If anybody wants one live, there are, oh my god, what's 2 minus 8? 6. There's 6 more. So, what does it do? It will be to help you through Mercury retrograde. Now, I mean, mind you, if I was, oh, thank you, Stephanie, I know, hi, Mary, if I was able to, stop traffic or something magical like that, it would, it would be more than 20, but what it does is this, to answer the question, to make sure it gets answered. Mercury retrograde is a tough time, right, and for some people it'll be really great, you know what I mean? In fact, I would probably get a better job quicker than ever during Mercury retrograde because I have been in such a shitty position, and maybe I might even find some lost money somehow. I don't fucking know. But Mercury retrograde is about opposite polarity. And what it does, though, for most people, is that it kind of throws things into major wacko stuff. Plus, there's always some technical gizmo, gadgety things, phone, computers, whatever. X's usually always come back. It's the planet of communication, and people just go crazy. And imagine now, mind you, we're going to be in the middle of the Christmas season, and it's going to be Mercury retrograde, so it's going to be a real tenuous time. And what this talisman does is that, one, Mercury hematite is a great stone to absorb negative energy, and it's a heavy stone, and it's built to do that. And most of the time, they're designed to break. So these stones have a magical property on their own, but what I like to do is create a Mercury anti-potion, and we'll be doing it live together. I will show you guys what the constitutes are, and we'll be reading it together. It'll be fantastic. But, what am I saying? Heavens to Betsy, what am I saying? Anyway, so the talisman is basically, you wear it around your neck, and it's to basically protect you and absorb everybody else's negative energy, and plus, it'll be made out of my cauldron and my magic, so you'll be protected with my magic, so hopefully, my hope is that you're able to skate through Mercury retrograde unscathed a little bit, because that is what the intention of it is for, and I am touched by magic, so it's a way of me helping you be touched by my magic and hope that you don't have any problems, because I myself will be wearing this little bitty. I will be enchanting that as well, in my little potion, myself, so, and I gotta say, I'm quite a lucky person. Just the other day, me and my friends went to eat dinner at, this Thai restaurant, Vietnamese restaurant, and I parked on La Brea, about a half block down from the restaurant, and I was so distracted in my talking, I don't know what I was doing, but we go to the restaurant, we eat for about 2.5 hours, and goddess, by the goddess, I was so lucky, oh hey girl, I was so lucky that, I left my keys in the ignition and the car on for 2.5 hours, because when we're walking back to my car, I see that my lights are on, and hi, oh my god, hi Callie girl, and I'm like, oh my god, I left my keys in the ignition, so the car was on, literally someone could just walk in because the car was unlocked, because I didn't even lock it, because they just locked it when I driven my car away, or stolen stuff, but nothing bad happened, it was as if it never happened, and that's magic, and I feel very blessed by that, and thank you to the god and goddess and the fairies and everybody that takes care of me. So again, the Mercury retrograde potion that I make is enchanting the talisman to hopefully protect you a little bit the way that I'm protected. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. And you'll see the constitutes of it all as we will be building that up. I'll be doing it all right here in front of you. Live magic, okay? Now, okay. Okay, also, I'm kind of like everyone's little gay-roo. Oh, isn't that funny? Gay-roo, guru, charming. And here's what... I just want to impart some wisdom on all of you, because I wish I could say this to my current boss, but she just doesn't listen to me, because she just thinks she knows everything about everything. I mean, it's just who she is, and that's fine. And, I feel bad for her, because, I empathize with her, and I sympathize with her. Plenty of aloha, yeah, oh, aloha, like Hawaii, oh, I want to go there, and, so I empathize with my boss, and I understand, how she feels about things, because, I grew up, being picked on really early on, and I was the only gay kid, and I was a young sissy thing, and do you hear that lisp that I have? I mean, it's, and I grew up really early and young in life, being made fun of, and honestly, at a young age, I had to learn, in, 2nd or 3rd grade, that, if you came up to talk to me, were you coming to talk to me because you wanted to be my friend, or were you just doing it to collect, a fun gay soundbite? I mean, that was my life, so people come up to me like, hey, Sean, how are you doing? And they just get me to talk, but then the second that they walk away from me, I would hear them make fun of me, I could hear it, and then other people would come up and be my friend, so at a really early age, I had a real good knack of picking up on people's genuineness, and being able to read that right off the bat, and in my early adult life, one year came out in high school, and then I also became a witch, so my, Sookie Stackhouse tuning fork, if any of you get that reference from True Blood, which, oh my god, that's going to be a monologue I do for you too, or a closing monologue, it'll be a spoiler, but it's amazing, anyway, she had the ability to read people's minds, you know what I mean? And I kind of have that ability too, in a way, because I can pick up people's energy and genuineness. And how hard it's been being an adult. And I just recently came to this breakthrough about maybe a year ago or something. But I could always tell when someone's bullshit, And the thing is, a lot of my friends, especially in the gay world, they like bullshit. They like bullshit people. And it was really hard when you're the friend that has to tell your friends, I don't like that person, and you don't really have a reason to dislike the person, you just do, because you get it, And I have gotten through so many fights and almost lost my friends over disliking this person when I really just needed to say it once or twice and think, yeah, right, how do you not love True Blood? It's so good, everyone should watch it. And, you know, when I expound and I knock them in the head, it just gets tiresome. And you know what? I'm always right, usually, when it comes to the people that I find dishonest, and all I have to do is say it. And the fairies even told me once that I need to stop trying to be a principal. I need to just be a guidance counselor. And that's a good way to live life. Be a guidance counselor, not a principal, because nobody wants to feel like you're their principal, that you have to do something. And it's just because you're looking out for your friends, and I'm a Taurus, we're overprotective and all that stuff. But I really had to, like, you know, come to terms with myself about, you know, about really, like, letting it just be the one time, me too, the one time, that was my favorite show too, the one time that you know, that you say it, and you're allowed to say it maybe a couple times, but that's it. And then just let that person show their true colors, which people always do. And it was a really good learning lesson that I had to come to terms with in the past, like, year or so even, you know, like, I can't stand a lot of people, but I put on a nice smile, and I tell my friends, and I make note of it, but then eventually, I'm always right. They always come back and go, oh my gosh, honey, you're so right about so-and-so. So, it was a really big lesson for me to do that. Now, the whole point is that my boss, she grew up, you know, she was molested and stuff like that, and she grew up, you know, whatever, and stuff like, and what have you, and, you know, the thing is, so I get it, she can sense that there's predatory people out there, but now it's become a psychosis of hers. She thinks everybody in the entire fucking world is out to fucking get her, and that's the kind of energy that she attracts. And I get it, because I empathize with the idea of being able to see people and getting a little crazy in your head because people, but you know what, no, there's a difference from, like, seeing something, but also you gain a lot more by just letting it go. So it is a good thing to do to just let it go. So, I mean, that's just advice for everyone. What I'm trying to say, and the whole point of this spiel, is to just say simply this. We all may see the world a certain way, and that's great, but you have to act more as a guidance counselor than a principal. Let your door always be open. State your opinion, because you always should state your opinion, but then let it go after that. You know what I mean? I think you can definitely relate to that. I'm known for being too blunt and Pisces on Alpha. Oh, yeah. Yes, I understand completely, but it's a very good letting go of for yourself, for freedom, but also it makes when they come back to you and they tell you that you're right even more genuine, because you're not demanding it, you know what I mean? And at some point, I think I do realize, I had to realize that a part of the reason why I was always so, like, adamant about it was almost like a sense of control. I'm kind of a control freak. That's why I'm always the driver. I don't like to be in anyone else's car, and I hate not having my car. So that's part of, I think, what's going on with my boss. Like, she's just a control freak. She wants to control everything. It's about control and realizing that you can't control everything. Certainly you can't control your friends. Certainly you can't control who they're going to date. You can't control anything. But you have to just be a guidance counselor. That's the way to be. Be a guidance counselor. Let your door be open, but do not be their principal. Nobody wants to date anyone or be friends with someone who's going to be their principal. There's a reason why we all couldn't wait to get out of high school, and it's because of that. So, that is my advice to you, because I wish I could give that advice to my boss, because she's a nice lady, but if she would just let it go, she would be so much more happier. I mean, today we had a whole hour-and-a-half meeting with her lawyer, and she swears up and down that this motherfucker's up to no good, even though she was just fawning over his son that he has, like, 3 pictures of in his office. You cannot have a son. I saw that picture, but nobody who is that bad could create a child that has this essence about him that she was just so enamored by. Like, but to her, she swears up and down that this guy is in cahoots with the lawyer that she's fighting against, because that's the world that she thinks that's the world she's created, and it's just really sad. And I really wish that she could just let it go. And I understand, maybe she is right most of the time, but that's no way to live life. You know what I mean? You just gotta let it go. Be a guidance counselor. And it was something I definitely learned. It was definitely something really echoed to me. Thanks for sharing, because it's something I've had to accept too. And it's a really tough lesson. I mean, it took me, I'm not gonna tell you guys my real age, but it took me a long time to learn it. So, that is my words of wisdom today. And with that, it's time for readings and magic. But yeah, you know, I thank you guys for listening. I know that was a little long-winded, but boy, it even felt good to just say that to somebody. You know what I mean? It's like, I wish I could just say this to her, and she just would never listen. And it's just, I can't. And I'm glad that I learned it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alrighty-dighty. Here we go. Geminis, get ready for this. Wow. Oh my god, Geminis. And look, the bottom of the card is the sisters. The silver sisters. Ooh, this is going to be good. Here we go. When this card, stolen in her sleep. That's a good one too. It means coming out of the darkness, waking up, and realizing that you don't belong in this dark world, that you should go up and out. Oh, God. 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Alright. Well, my dear Geminis, here we go. Alright. Got my little amethyst ball going here. Next month, what do I see? A lot, actually. First, oh my god. Of course this card would be here. I forgot to mention. Right, of course that makes sense. Geminis and Virgos are ruled by the planet Mercury. So, you poor dears are really going to be in for it next month. But, like I said, not everything is terrible, you know? So here we go. X energy, like I said, all the time, but definitely for you Geminis, my dears, definite time, your ex of some kind, could be ex-friend, could be ex-parent, could be ex-anything, but it's usually a lover or love interest or somebody. X energy coming back and you finally moving on. So gear up for the final chapter to be written in this saga, whatever saga it might be. Now again, it doesn't have to necessarily be boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or anything like that. It could be ex-friend, it could be ex-boss, it could be ex-parent, it could be ex-uncle, it could be ex-priest, I don't know. But X energy is coming back and you're going to say goodbye. Goodbye. Well, you don't know why? Because you, next month, Geminis, will finally come in to see. I knew this was going to be a good reading because this is going to be good. So, Geminis, let me tell you this right off the bat. Whatever has been going wrong is going to go right. So, for you, Geminis, this Mercury retrograde is one I think that maybe you could even look forward to for the first time in forever. Because life has been kind of hard for Geminis, hasn't it? I know that for a fact because every Gemini I motherfucking know, they've been fucking going through it. They've been complaining about a lot of things. It's a lot, and you know, it's fine. But one of the things that has been hard for you, Geminis, over the course of the months, is you're accepting the love that you have for yourself, and accepting your physical looks, and accepting your inner and your outer, and all that stuff. So, expect next month to be a great time for you to really own your truth, your beauty, and what you're made for, and who you are, and finally love that. And that's because I think when you walk away from this person, you will be choosing and walking towards yourself. So that's lovely. Now, the unconditional love card, now this is a big one because it's a two-part, twofold card. One, echoing the idea of the Buddhist Truth card, you do finally get to come to a terms of finding unconditional love within yourself, and that's wonderful. And the Beauty and the Beast card represents the idea, and it's funny because it represents a duality, doesn't it? And Gemini, you guys are dual, you're twins. So this is about the idea that the beauty loves these ugly goblins, and that they love her, but it's being able to reciprocate, and it's the ultimate kind of love, because it's not about what's on the outside, it's about what's on the inside. And unconditional love has to start from within, okay? And that's wonderful. But for those of you who have been maybe dating someone, well, expect the unconditional love to finally be seen. It's going to hit that point where you're going to finally get it back, okay? So if you're in a relationship right now, expect next month to be a major solidifying moment. Like maybe you'll be invited to go home with him or her for the holiday season, or maybe an engagement or moving plans. But all I know is that next month, love-wise, however it is in your life, will hit its strongest point, and you will finally feel safe enough to receive it and to give it and to really be it. I mean, and that's a really great thing. And again, it echoes the idea of the Beauty's Truth card, and it also definitely echoes the idea that the X energy comes in, but it draws you toward love, true love. Okay? And again, I knew this was going to be a good time for you because I saw this card right here. Now, the Gatekeeper card only echoes the one thing when it's drawn into the future for any reading. Whatever it is that you've been toiling over, whatever it is that you have been working toward, whatever it is that you've been desiring, whatever it is that, no. I'm sorry, strike that last one. It isn't about what you've been desiring. It's usually about what it is that you've been working for, planning, all that stuff. Whatever it is that you are, again, whatever it is that you have literally been striving to do, to get, to reach, to wherever, whatever it is that two is, you're going to get it. The Gatekeeper card echoes the time has come. So December is receiving it and finally getting it. And it's so great. It's so good. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything small. It could be something small. It could be like, let's say you wanted to really lose 2 pounds. Well, you do it. You know what I mean? It could be that small. It could be getting that promotion. Or whatever it is, my dears. Because again, this is all about the hard work. The investment finally pays off. The Gatekeeper card, because again, that's the way the world works. You know what I mean? You can't just sit there, because I guess saying that you want something really bad, you can say you want it, but it's an energy. You know what I mean? You can't just wake up every day and say I want to be this and then do nothing towards it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like that. You know, I want to be an actor. I want to be on TV, but I can't do anything I haven't been doing anything towards it. I know that. That's my mistake. Because I haven't done anything but think about how to pay my rent, and because I'm done in this tsunami of debt that I just never seem to get out of, and let's get that out of there. But when I start to go on auditions, I know I'll get it, but I need to start doing that. So that's what I mean. So this Gatekeeper card is about the idea of whatever it is that you've been striving toward, whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that you have actively put towards to accomplish, it will happen. Okay? And that is just amazing. And it could even be love, you know what I mean? But it's all happening. So that is the running theme that I see for next month, that it's all happening. Everything, closure, love, acceptance, and doing it. And that is your reading, and I'm not going to repeat myself because that kind of felt like a mic drop moment, right? Ball drop. Okay. So, Geminis, take a deep breath today and welcome the Mercury retrograde that's coming. So please do not be afraid because it is going to be great. Okay? And it doesn't mean that if you're watching and you're a Gemini that you shouldn't wear one of my talismans, because again, like I said, the talismans are to help protect you from other people's bullshit, because this is going to be a world of bullshit. Alright? Again, closure, love, acceptance, and time. It's time. Alright. So that is what you guys have to look forward to, my little Gemini. That's a really good one. I'm kind of jealous. Alright. Now, it's time to move to phase 2. What time is that? Something fantastic. Okay, good. I'm going to start getting the stuff that we need for my potion. And one of the little talismans that I'm going to make point of view. Ugh. What do you use why do you use the amethyst stone? Oh, the amethyst ball? My friend Matt Flynn gave this to me. He's like my brother. He's like the Brandon Walsh to my Brenda. 10 points if you got that reference. But he likes to always go to Colorado, and he always likes to come back with like little like witchy spiritual things, which are always so cute, because I think it's so great that people always like to, yes, 90210, yes, 10 points, Gryffindor. He came back with this, and amethyst is a big, it's a big fairy stone, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I make fairy charm bags and stuff like that, oh my god, I should sell charm bags. Who wants to buy a charm bag? I could make good ones. Anyway, that's another time. The amethyst stone really helps me get messages that I never had before. So it really just, like, by even touching it, it's like I all of a sudden, like, dial and it's, like, fills me up with stuff, you know what I mean? Like, if I think, even if I hold it and I think about anything, it just kind of, like, it just opens me up, because I feel like it's kind of like a bigger connection to home, because that's where I'm from, the fairyland, so that's why. And I use it for every reading, and it's really, since I got it, it just makes me even, it magnifies whatever I'm doing, and it's fantastic. So, that's why. That's the reason why I have this little crystal ball. My little purple amethyst ball. I would never go home without it. Well, I mean, to a reading. How can I order one of your talismans? Well, you could place an order now. You can send me my email address, which is written on the title of this, seanlittle14@gmail.com. Email me your address, and Venmo me or PayPal me, which PayPal is the same account, seanlittle14@gmail.com. $20, and I will send you one, because as I said, I've only got 2 out right now that I need to send orders to, so if you'd like to purchase one, those are the steps to do that, because I would love to help you guys, if you want my help. I mean, you know, also, if you're not interested in getting a talisman, I will suggest, like I always suggest every time that Mercury does come around, it's always, if you have a strong relationship with your ancestor, like a grandmother or an uncle, and they've passed, ancestors are always watching over us, even if they're not, they are. And they are such great protectors because they want to protect you. It's in their blood. So if you have an ancestral gift, like a necklace or a bracelet or a ring or whatever, I would wear that, because they will protect you even stronger than a hematite could, okay? Now, hematite is also something you can purchase anywhere. They make them everywhere. They even sell them at Whole Foods. If you want to get a hematite bracelet or whatever, put it on your body, and that's always really great. If you're a Christian, crosses work really well, and the evil eye is another thing that people always like to do, too. What are the charm bags for? Well, we're going to have to talk about that another time, but I usually make charm bags. You can make a charm bag for anything. You can make a love charm bag. You can make a money charm bag. You can make a stay away from me charm bag if you want. You could make I love making my fairy charm bags, actually, because those are just having fairy stones. I think my favorite charm bag I've ever made is the one where I just use the fairy stones, and I add like fairy dust into it, and I charge it with my fairy light, and that I like the best, because that has no specific requirement of what it's supposed to do, and to carry around with you a little bag that is enchanted by the fairies, I think is exciting, and that's my favorite. So, and then that's it. I mean, and I know what all the stones are to help in the fairy world, like blue topaz, I think it's like gold, it's all these things. And some of those fairy stones are like about finding light within the darkness. It's all about like bringing the light with you. It's like carrying a little light with you every day. And the thing is, with a charm bag, you have to wear it on you, or you put it in your purse, but you keep it with you every day to help activate whatever it is that you want to do. And again, my fairy charm bags are my favorite because, how is that as well? What do you mean? I don't know. I haven't really ever, haven't actually given them one away and then checked in on, like, what it did for someone. So that would be something cool to monitor, huh? Yeah. But, you should sell them. I need one for health. Well, I would probably do that, actually. Maybe next month, maybe in the next 2 weeks, I will, collect info, for making charm bags and stuff like that. Because that's fun too. The only thing about charm bags I wouldn't know how to. The price would vary, I suppose, because I'd have to buy the stones and then the bag and the mailing and stuff like that. Maybe it's a good $40 investment. I guess maybe it's a $40. Maybe it's 40. I don't know. I have to think about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I have to go and do my homework on that because I have to actually go to Green Man store and price out what would be like the average price. You know what I mean? Oh, New Year charm bags. I know. Hey, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll think about it. I will not think about it. Yeah, I want to do it, but I need to just do my homework. You know, how much a bag would cost. How would I ship it? Shipping and handling is kind of maybe $5, maybe $5, depending on where you are. I don't know. We're getting off topic, but I'm glad that you guys are, okay, love, health, and money. Hey, you guys are, really good at this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you just shut your ball. I will, let me do my homework. That is, let's put a button in that, let's put a pin in that, on my little idea board, and, do it, because I do think I need to generate some cash at the end of the month of next month, as I am definitely charge one flat rate for shipping. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably and I have to even see how much. See, that's the thing. That's the homework I gotta do. I gotta go to the post office and just talk my charming self into someone to give me a guesstimate ballpark figure of how much it would cost to send a charm bag, and then, oh, but you know what? No, I can send in one of those little envelope things. Oh, yeah, I don't have to send them in the boxes. They have those cute little envelopes. Okay, but I will do this. This will be great, for the new year. Oh my god, this is going to be so much fun. But we will talk about that later. Yeah, oh my god, because you know how I did the spell on the spot? I'll just do charm bags that time. We'll do that. Post office. Yeah, I think I don't even need the boxes, because the charm bags aren't going to be very big. I don't know. What I'm going to do myself is I'm going to make a charm bag for myself and then go to the post office and see. So I got homework to do. So I'm going to go and do all that and then I'm probably not going to make it for myself. I will probably give it to someone. But for someone's birthday. Oh no, someone's birthday is coming up. Perfect. Oh my god, my friend Devin's having a birthday. Oh my god, this is perfect. I know exactly what to do. Okay, you got your pops visiting, oh, that's cute. I actually have someone's birthday coming up that I need, so you know what, I will make a charm bag for someone's birthday, and hi Sylvia, yay, you're on. So, we'll button that, because we'll put a pin in it, and then I will figure it all out, and it should be quite exciting, but I think I get $40, I think is okay for that, right? Yeah, depending on the stones and stuff, yeah. Alright, you guys, sit tight, I'll be right back. Oh my god, what is that? Oh fuck. I have to get the accoutrement for the spell. No more anyway. And this. Back. Lavender. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Okay, and we need this. Bigger. Oh, and my spell book. Okay, I do believe. Oh, fuck. One last thing. Oof. Alright. Who's ready to get witchy with it? I know I am. I want to add a little bit more water. That's what I really want to do. Alright. Here we go. My darling darlings, my darling. Ow, fuck. Ow. My darling. Okay. Back. And my table is filled with stuff. Now, let's do some magic. Oh. Alright, here it goes. Here it is, my Mercury retrograde protection spell potion. I really need to retake that, actually. Alright, you ready? I know I am. Oh, fuck. Now, mind you, where are the fucking rings? Oh, there they are. Okay, so I got, these are the rings. You should create a course on magic for beginners. You have a lot of options. Money is going. Hi. Ow, a beginner's course for, you really think so? You think I should teach people magic? I mean, maybe. I never thought about that. I don't know if it, oh my god, I mean, maybe, I guess I mean, after 20 years, I guess I kind of, I do, I guess I do have a wall of knowledge on it, you know what I mean? And we could, you know, each session we would dive into the sabbats and, how to build an altar and horoscopes and how to cast a spell and a fairy guided meditation, like a witches, Sean, you want to join the Little Witch Academy? Oh my god, the Little Witch Academy, because, oh my, that's not all, oh my god. Yeah. Well, I will consider that, too, because that's a big responsibility, too, but I would actually, that's a good idea. I might look into that. That is something to look into, for sure. That's a great idea, thank you. Okay. Now, remember, I told you guys I was gonna, oh my god, did I make them too short? Kill me if I did. Shit. How long is this? Fuck. No, that's impossible. It's impossible if I made it too short. That would just bother me to no end. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. I made it big enough. Perfect. And it's not fucking leather, so it's not gonna slide anywhere. Oh, okay, great. Sorry about that. Oh my god, look at my head. Look at my hat hair. Oh, how terrible. Alright, y'all. Here we go. The Mercury retrograde potion commences now. Why is this just not working? Why is my stupid, you ever wear pedal pushers and you hate the backside because the backside just always falls? Stupid. Here we go. You guys excited? I'm excited. Why is this not working? Oh my god and goddess, this is just annoying. Oh, because I had to, of course I had to wrap it around that way. That's silly. Jiminy crickets. Okay, here we go. Put that down. Ooh. Cloak and dagger. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I always like to add a little Florida water. This isn't actually something that I say in it. That's not part of it, but I just love the way it smells. Okay, oh, also, some of you who are my clients, I've told you to maybe sometimes get some Florida water, you know, because you want it blessed and stuff like that. This is what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure you can order it online like you can order a prostitute. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could order a prostitute online, though. I mean, this is the world that we live in. Anyway, I always like a little Florida water. It's a lovely cleansing scent to it. I just love it. And you guys will, that scent that you'll be smelling when you get your hematite necklaces, the talismans, that is the biggest scent that you'll be smelling is that, okay? Oh, look at Walmart, $3. See, oh, I thought it would make sense because you know who loves Florida water? the Latinas, because they do Santeria, and Santeria, they need Florida water all the time for their spellcasting and stuff like that. So it makes sense to be at Walmart. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Now, don't do this at home, kids. Oh my god, I've never had to say that before. Don't do this at home. Because it's a witch thing. Alright. This filtered water isn't from the spring, but it's the base of my brew, and it's the next best thing. Don't you guys feel like we're on an episode of Charmed? Oh, shit. Where are you? Oh. Sorry, I forgot to get this. I'm so glad I came back. Alright. I add this quartz now to make sure that this potion I brew stays clear and pure. And I always like to draw like a pentagram when I do it. Alright. Oh, and also salt. Sea salt is always good to put in things. That's not in the spell either. That's just something you should do. Alright, I now add a mix of frankincense and myrrh that this potion, so we don't get caught in this retrograde blur. A touch of lavender I now add to know that we are loved so we won't get too sad. The last is rosemary that I mix into my brew to protect all of us and to keep ourselves true. Alright, I stir it now with the wand from the Fae and invoke their blessings to help us not stray. Up to the sky for the goddess to bless, to keep us wise through this Mercury mess. Hi. I invoke the power of the god to this blade and stir in his strength to this potion I've made. Wait, can you guys see me? Are you guys still on? Why are you guys saying hello? Is everything okay? Okay. Alright. These hematite rings I now mix in two will absorb all the power and blessings in this brew. And my bracelet too. Oh, and I always like to do my necklace. You want to see something cool? I only do this by myself. Watch. Watch my hand, okay? Watch how I'm not doing anything crazy, but watch. Do you see that? Do you see how it's moving? It's like a pendulum. We should do pendulum magic. I'll teach you guys how to do a pendulum next week. That'll be fun. We'll play with the pendulum. Hi, you guys. Look at that, though. Isn't that cool? Like, it's totally spinning around like a crazy little thing, and I'm not even moving my hand that much. Kind of super still. Ain't that cool? Isn't that fun? Look at that. Look at how she's flying around. My little brew. And I'm like, yeah. Cool, right? Alright. Now, the finishing touch is this. Here we go. This ring shall now provide as anyone's aid to guide and protect them from Mercury and retrograde. So mote it be. And then I'm going to just tie it around. And do it again. Doing it all right here. And like that. And then I like to tie it in a square knot at the top, just in case you want it to get a little shorter. If that's what you so desire, pull it up. And voila! These are the talismans. Let me see if it fits my head. If it fits my head, it'll fit anyone's head. Fabulous. Cute, right? So cute. There we go. Alright, so as I said, I'm not going to do the rest of these. Oh, wait, I do want to do my bracelet, though, because they can't sit in water that long. This bracelet shall now prove as my aid to guide and protect me from Mercury retrograde. Yay! Oh, that means I took off my tiger's eye. Alright, so, what else? Oh, like I said, I'm not going to, my necklace, too. I just like to just dip it in there. Thank you. I'm glad you guys all like that. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be doing the rest of them, off air, because it's a little boring. And if you would like to, I have 6 more. I don't know why I can't do math. 6 more. So again, email me your address and pay me via PayPal, and the necklace will be yours. Thank you for those who have already placed an order. That is so nice. And I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that, okay? Now, the last thing that I'm going to end it on is a fun, loving monologue that is from one of my favorite movies. And I've been talking about her a lot recently because, I was just like, you know, what's really funny is that people try to, like, think that they can pull one over on me, like, that they can, like, play the social game better than me. But you know what, bitch? No. Because when I was in high school, I was the queen of my class. And the queen of the circle of the girlfriends I was in. I mean, it's insane. And the funniest part of that was that, you know, I always kind of thought I was, like, the follower of the group. I mean, you know what I mean? Or just, like, the gay guy of the group because they were all girls, you know what I mean? I felt like I was just, like, kind of, like, lucky and to be tagging along for the ride. But turns out, me and my girlfriends, you know how, like, you have those years after you graduate high school that if, like, you know, that nobody really moves away, you know, and your friends are all going to community college or whatever, you have that good 2 years of, like, still kind of hanging out with your high school friends. So it was that time. And, yes, how could you guess? It is a Mean Girls monologue coming up because we saw the movie Mean Girls, and I saw this for the first time ever with my girlfriends from high school. And I'm thinking I'm Gretchen the whole time because, I mean, let me tell you, I do love to gossip, and I knew all the business about everybody's. I'm making my business know everybody's business about everything. My dream in life is to retire and live on a plantation house in the South and sit there with a mint julep iced tea and to be talking about my neighbors. And in a southern twang, of course, because I just love talking like that. But that is like my life. So I thought I was the Gretchen of the group because I did. I knew everybody's business because they wanted to, it's power. Information has power over people. But it turns out, the second that the movie ended, I was like, oh my god, you guys, I'm totally Gretchen. Maybe not even in the middle of the end. I mean, I think they said in the middle. It's like, oh my god, I'm totally Gretchen. And they all turned to me with these looks, and they're like, no, Sean, you were Regina. And I'm like, what? I was not Regina. And they're like, oh, you were so Regina. And I was like, as in the leader and the queen, I was more popular, and I was the head of the plastics, and you guys were my followers? Like, that's what you were all telling me? Like, wow. So, accomplishment major, and especially if I got any gay kids watching, you can be a Regina too, because I was. So, I never thought that would happen. So, I'm going to be doing a monologue from that movie because it's my favorite movie, and it was also making me very happy to learn that that's who I was. Regina vibes, yes. So, here we go. I'm going to do it with the arms crossed. Oh, also, I'll be doing both parts because it's a kick-in scene. I'll be doing both parts. Why were you talking to Janice Ian? Oh, I don't know. I mean, she's so crazy. She just, like, came up to me and just started talking to me about crack. Ugh, she's so pathetic. We were best friends in middle school. I know, right? I mean, I can't even... It's so embarrassing that I don't even... Whatever. Anyway, that was around the same time that I started dating my first boyfriend, Kyle, who was totally gorgeous, but then he moved away to Indiana. And, like, Regina was, like, weirdly jealous of him. Every time that, like, I'd go out with Kyle, I thought I'd blow her off to go do something with Kyle, she'd be like, why didn't you call me back? And I'd be like, Why are you so obsessed with me? And then that same year at an all-girls pool party for my birthday, and I was like, Janice, I can't invite you because, you know what? I think you're a lesbian. I mean, right? She was a lesbian, and I couldn't have a lesbian at my birthday party. I mean, there'll be girls there in their bathing suits. I mean, she was a lesbian. But then her mom called my mom and started yelling at her and it got totally retarded. And then she dropped out of school because nobody would talk to her. And then for freshman orientation that year, she came back with all of her hair chopped off, and she was totally weird, and now I guess she's on crack. Oh my god, love your skirt. Where did you get it? Oh, my mom gave it to me. It's from the 80s. Vintage. So adorable. That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen. And scene. That was it. Hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was me in high school. Also, that was me about a month ago at the gym bar. Yeah. Well, okay, fucker. My cat is meowing. I gotta finish up with the rest of this. So, again, if you would like one, please let me know, because it doesn't cost me anything more than just a little envelope, you know. I gotta go buy stamps tomorrow. That's it. Oh my god, thank you. I know, right? I totally do kill that one. That's one of my favorites. You know what's fun about monologues? It's always fun to keep it at a party, you know? Yeah. So, did I do my Miranda Priestley one yet? Have we done that? Did I do Devil Wears Prada? I'll go back and look. I don't know if I have, because that's one of my all-time favorites. I'm pretty sure I did, though, in my early days, because that was like, that's a go-to. Any gay, my lovelies, the hour is late. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying up with me. I'm going to continue to work on this potion, eat a little soup, and then go to bed, because I got to work tomorrow really early, 6 a.m., but the time is coming to an end, and I cannot wait for that. Thank you for the charm brag idea. We're going to talk about that and get that done, and thank you for the idea of even thinking about doing, you know, I'm thinking of doing, hi Stacey, I'm thinking of doing, you know, Wicca classes, you know what I mean? And, I don't know how that would work. I don't know if I would do, like, we have to set up a time, and then I do live feed, or do it personally, through FaceTime, or, I don't know. We'll have to, that's something to think about, though. I definitely love that. All right, you guys, thank you for letting me monologue. Thank you for joining me for magic. Thank you for letting me talk. I hope that you guys also enjoyed my words of wisdom. Geminis, you have a great month coming ahead for you, so don't flip out. And I just want you guys all to know that you are loved. I am so thankful, and thank you for loving me, and thank you for letting me be in your lives and be a guider. Oh, low battery. Oh, okay. That's definitely the sign to go. I've had a great time. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for everything. And I will see you guys, probably Friday with Tracy, or maybe Sunday with Tracy, because, or maybe even Saturday afternoon, I think, actually, because I have to work on Friday, catering gig, and I don't know if it's going to be all day long or in the nighttime, but whatever. Probably Saturday, but you'll see me again with Tracy, and then you'll see me again next week. And next week, we will do, who knows, whatever I think of doing. Okay, you guys. Love you so much. Good night. Bye. No, do I close the button? Yes, I want to cancel.